Hello one and all, I'm Palo Games and welcome back to Hearthstone Hearth Hour. This will be the 10th one and we're back. We're back doing more, and today we are looking at my new stealth deck actually. It's called Hidden Hits, and it works quite well off the stealth mechanic that we have at our disposal. So basically I'm going to talk through your win condition to start with. So mainly you're going to be wanting to chip away with them with all your cards, what can basically hide in the shadows for a bit. You've got Questing Adventurer, Shade of Naxxramas, and you've got Concealed, so that you'd be able to hit and then put them back into stealth and make it a lot harder for them to take them down. You've obviously got late game stuff like Tinker's Shaped Sword and Leroy Jenkins to help with getting that last bit of damage in if needed. And mostly it's stuff what will either be good removal or help increase the output damage of these creatures like Coldblood. I have one Raging Worgen, mainly because it's golden and I wanted to use it, but because it would have quite a lot of synergy with the stealth, being able to get that Wind Fury off if you was to use, say, a Shiv or a Perdition Blade. I do have one to sprint just to help with draw power. I've been playing around with loads of different variants of this. I've tried one where I've used Micro Machine and various others. This is one I'm sticking with at the moment. It's been quite a lot of fun to play. So without further ado, let's just put it into a game and show you, hopefully it winning. That'd be good. So basically I've been playing a bit of Rogue because it's my lowest level class at 41. And you may be thinking I'm crazy for saying that because, you know, you've got characters that aren't even like that high, but you know, that's fair enough. I play way too much of this game. But mainly I've been playing Rogue because I want to get the Murloc, that 2-1 what gets the 1-1, the golden version of it, which I think I have to be 53 for, I believe. Tidehunter, that's it, Murloc Tidehunter.
Valir versus Uther.
To think about it for a minute.
I will fight with honor.
So generally this is probably okay. We won't want the Conceal just yet. It's more of a late game play. At the minute we're going to be wanting this removal, a bit of draw power, and hopefully we'll get the Shade of Naxxramas to help build that up progressively. But yeah, I'll probably do updates where I show you other variants of this deck because I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think I will hit just because Perdition's Blade might be an option next turn. Depends what it goes with.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, to Perdition Blade a 1-1 is probably quite foolish. And there's a Shade, so that's perfect. So unless he's got a, unless he like Coin Consecrates, it's going to be tricky for him to take it out. And that would probably be a bit of a, I mean, you could consider it a bit of a waste of a Consecrate, but it's still a 1-for-1. So I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be getting this series back on track. I don't play a lot of Hearthstone in terms of recently. I mean, I play it casually.
Reporting for duty.
Been having a bit of trouble trying to, you know, get some fun out of the game, to be honest. Ooh. Shiv's an option. I think I might Shiv. See if I can get a good draw out of it. And just set up. And then I'm going to not attack with Shade and just kind of buff him up for a bit. Next time I'm hoping to go for a Tinker play if I manage to get a 1-drop. Trying to think of a 1-drop the deck has, or even like a backstab or something that becomes useful. So as you see, I would have lost it there. So the strategy is to make him so powerful that, you know, it's hard to get around him, on top of the fact that you've kind of got a nice advantage in terms of being able to conceal it quite a bit. So I'm going to play a few creatures just to start to put a bit of pressure on him. Make him have to use his True Silver a bit. Tinker's probably a play next turn.
I see.
It would have been. It does leave me in a bit of a spot as to whether to take out his low feather or not. However, I think I'm going to, It's tricky to know what the best play here is.
Here we go.
I think probably use Perdition's Blade, maybe? I don't know what's a good play here. I think I might just conceal. So he's going to have to try and come up with a taunt, because I can do... He'll be a 6 next turn, 6, 9, 15 with Leroy. Plus I have 2 damage, with an extra damage I can do because of the 2 mana I have left over. So it could be game next turn.
Let me think.
Depends what his play is, of course. He's having to consecrate, that's interesting.
Reporting for
I'm sure it stings him to have to do that. Let's work this out. That can do 6 damage with a combo. 7. I think we're just short a bit. That's annoying. So I'm going to do this, I think. So basically it's going to be tough for him to get back now. As you can see, the deck works quite well, you know. It's kind of a bit risky, obviously, because it relies a lot on him not having a lot of heals. He's silencing. No, not damage. Do damage extra. But I've won, so it's fine. Oh!
Time's up. Let's do this.
And a win. Winner, winner. All day long. That's why I kind of am using Leroy, but I'm not using the Shadow Steps. Because it's kind of not working for the mana. Well, no, I couldn't because I don't know. I couldn't have done it, could I? I didn't have the mana. Maybe I did. Who knows? Anyway, let's go for another game. And I'm being second guessed here a bit, but you know, it's fine. People are talking to me, laughing at my face, telling me I'm terrible at the game. But no, I'm quite good. Sometimes. Let's get a win streak going. Let's get another game of a win to show that this deck is actually quite fun. I don't know if this is even a thing, but you know, it's just something I've made up and I thought it was quite fun.
Let the hunt begin.
Like, I realise it's probably not that valuable, but it's a lot of fun for sure. Seems to win more than it should. I'll keep the agent. It's more about knowing when to attack with shade more than anything else. Interesting, I work with coin to work to my advantage. Left for gnome. How annoying. I don't really want to... I'm just going to leave it there. Next turn I can just coin into an agent, I think. Because at least then it gives me a bit of board presence. Gives him something to worry about. And then I've got choices next time. I could go shade, I could get a weapon and deadly poison it. I've got a few options. And he's got a bow, so that's a bit annoying. But you know, it's I think Punch is one of the trickiest opponents to go up against, just because you're kind of relying on a lot of stall, and obviously they can keep rushing you, so it's a bit tricky. I could consider sacks, of course, that's an option. I'm wondering what's the best play here. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be a freezing trap, so I'm going to do that. And end my turn. But if it is an exploding trap, that's why it's kind of best to be able to do something about it now. So what we want to do is attack like so, and it is a freezing trap. Oh, it's a snake trap. Huh. It's a shame I don't have what they're called, kind of knives. I might have to add some in. I had them earlier, but you know, at an earlier stage of this deck's variant. But I just weren't a fan, if I'm honest. Agent Morgan's good. I can't conceal it though, so that's a bit annoying.
This guy's toast.
I'm thinking what the best move is here.
Here we go. Too soon.
Do I hit? Yeah, why not? Let's make it awkward. I mean, it's probably a risky move to do that, but I'm thinking, has he gone multi-shot? Because if he did, that would make it really annoying for me. Obviously, he gets quite a few hits in here, but I'm okay with it, because he's only got 1/1s, and I can set up the game, basically. Eviscerate, conceal. And then at that point I could hit for 2. I think it's best to leave it because I might need to deadly poison next turn for the extra damage to win.
To my side.
Trust it to be a Leok. Oh. Can he win here? 10, 13, I think he's 2 damage off, so he's got to have an arcane shot. Good. Orangey's not on his side. Do I have game? I think I might. This is happening regardless. That's 4, 7. I think if I do this, I'll win. Yeah. Let's do it in style. Woo! 2 wins. It's going well. I think we'll do one more. Why not? We can do one more. I don't see why not. And we'll call it a Hearth Hour, I suppose. Been quite fun. Enjoyed myself. I've been a winner. If I end on a loss, that'd be a bit lame, but it's still 2-1, so, you know. For a deck which, you know, I don't have a lot of faith in, it does very well. But maybe I'm just getting lucky with opponents. As you can see, there's a lot of thought to be gone into, you know, when the perfect time to play a card is. So that's something to take into account. Am I okay with this hand? Cold Blood could be used, so that's the only problem. If I can get a Raging Worgen combo off early enough, you know, I could be in a really good spot. Right, off the bat I'm just going to end. See what he goes for. The only problem is obviously he has crossbolts at his disposal, no doubt. So Raging Worgen is a risky play off the bat. However, I'm going to make that risk because if he doesn't, then I can go Shiv, Cold Blood, 14 damage. Is that right? Yeah. So I'm taking a gamble here, and he's got a crossbolt, like I said. So that's annoying. Really annoying. having to go for shade now. Yeah, that could have been a really good play. As you can see, that's why conceals are so useful. I have no idea what he's going to be playing.
We hunger for vengeance.
Right, so he hasn't got, what's the name? I'm going to just go for some draw power, I think. So I've got my 2 eviscerates at hand now. He's probably going to fireball. That'll get me another draw.
Death does not scare me.
Oh, I've seen this step before. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the one where it annoys me too much for too long. Let's go questing adventurer. I'm gonna have to do that. I think, yeah. And then, if it's deck, I'm thinking he's going to be able to get duplicate, yeah. And then he's going to just keep playing until, you know, I run out of creatures. And I got a card which, to be honest, isn't helpful. But I suppose I could have got a lot worse. And here's 2 more of them.
Death does not scare me.
As you can see, I'm not happy at all. Let's do this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I think this is probably the best play, maybe. It's just really awkward to know what the best play is. That's the only thing. I think this is the best play. I got a Leroy out of that, which was quite good. And now here comes a Flame Strike. Just watch. I just know it's going to happen, and it takes out everything. It's the annoying thing about it. Out damaging him is going to be just too hard. I mean, if he doesn't have one, ooh, surely a Cone of Cold then. What could he have here? Ice Block probably.
You win.
I win. Yes, I beat the deck. One of the banes of my existence, and I'm a rank 9. That just brings me to glee. It truly does. So let's own some people. Let's do it. Let's go for our last game of the day with hidden hits. You'll be probably going, what's going on? I thought we were just done here. We did 3 wins. But no, I'm afraid not, guys. You know, I kind of did the video, looked at it, it was like 20 minutes long. I was like, I might as well stick to a format. It's half hour. I know it's half hour. Got to do that extra game. Get that extra 10 minutes in. Or thereabouts. So I don't mind if it's like, say, 28 minutes or whatever, because, you know, a few minutes off here and there doesn't matter. But when it's like, 10 minutes, I mean, come on, guys. I've got to keep up the work to the standard I've made it. So, yeah, hopefully I can show this Shaman who's boss and not go back to rank 10. So hopefully this was worth doing the extra of the game for. Let's keep them 2, see what else we can get. Maybe a Shiv, maybe a Cold Blood. Neither, we get a load of a really bad hand, to be honest. So it's probably going to end pretty badly for us. I'm thinking coin shade, probably. What does he go for? Totem? 0-2, okay. That's not a bad move, but I want the Worgen. I want to be able to petition the Worgen. I'm being greedy here, but it's probably... It could work out in my favour really well. That works. I mean, I can do this.
Here we go.
That works out pretty well. Right, he might be able to have like a flame tongue totem to be able to take it out, but even then I feel I've got a good trade. And next time I could go Tinkers, I suppose. No, I wouldn't want to go Tinkers. I want to go with a conceal play in some way, I think. It depends. I mean, obviously we're hoping he doesn't get a taunt. He doesn't, okay.
Here we go.
I think we'll go... for the cold light there, I think.
Here we go.
Make things a little more difficult for him. So I'm really closing in on the win here. It's gone a lot quicker than I thought it would. I've shown you exactly why I'm playing one Worgen, because it really works out in your favour if you can get a good enough start with him. And I should be able to win, even if he manages to take it out. Just being able to stay in the game at this early juncture, I mean, it's hard because of how much damage I can still output. So a lightning storm, I was kind of expecting, I'll be honest. And that's fine, it really is. Because he's still got so much of my stuff he has to deal with. Just to be able to stay in the game. Like, I'm going to play a Leroy now, just to do an extra 6. Sure, you can attack use the bolts, that's fine. Like, I mean, you could even say this is a bit of a risky play doing it at this, like, point in the game. But I'm thinking, hey, he's been overclocked a little. He can, you know, whelp it, but it means that, you know, it's kind of, I'm just kind of leading up to the end.
My shield for Argon.
And, yeah, I can do stuff here. So, backstab, that's great. Hit for 2. And then just play Fury for game. So that was good. Went well. Showing exactly what I meant by that Worgen being useful. And get 10 gold, so you know, that's good. I think this time it actually is the end, so that's good. So that's it for this one, I think. I'm just going to quickly show you what I have planned next time, I think. I'll just quickly show you the deck again, just in case you wanted to go back and make it yourself. There you go. Feel free to make your own variation. Let me know what you'd change in the comments. And next time, I think we're going to have a look at my Sith Paladin deck. It's a bit interesting. I'm going to change it up a bit, probably, because I haven't added any stuff to it. GVG wise, but yes, thanks for watching and goodbye.